Hey guys, so today I am here with another bracelet. This is my own design. It's called the Exotic Bracelet. It was formerly named the Micro Bracelet. I had this picture on Instagram, but I renamed it, and so this is what it looks like. As you can see, this one over here looks a little different than these two, and that's because you can pull this one flat and it'll look different. Okay, so you see how it looks all flat right there? And then if you pull it, it'll just become raised. And that's how you're supposed to wear it, but if you want to wear it flat, you totally can. And you might also be able to see that this bottom part is raised up a little over these other smaller parts underneath. That is completely normal. And if you want, you can wear this bracelet on either side, but if you're going to wear it on the back side, I would recommend pulling it so that you can actually see some of the details in here. To make this bracelet, you'll need about 66 bands, I think, because you will need to make an extension. Depending on your wrist size, you might need more. But it takes 61 to make the actual bracelet, and then more for extensions. So, let's go ahead and show you what you need to make. You're going to need one loom in the staggered configuration, so pretty much anybody can make this bracelet. It's definitely an interesting way of making a bracelet. You're going to need 12 of one color. I'm going to be using yellow for this. This color will be the rose bands that are right here. They'll be the diamonds. You will need 26, you need 28 for a cap band, a border, and to take it off, and for that I'm going to be using orange jelly. And then you'll need 22 of another color. And this teal right here represents the neon green right here. So you'll need 22 of these, 28 of these, and 12 of these. You're also going to need any type of clip. It does not matter what kind of clip you use to make this bracelet, but let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to want to take your border color. I have my bands on the opposite side, which is going to be a pain. But anyway, take your band from the first center peg and go out to the left. And you're using single bands for this whole bracelet. Going to take another band from this first center peg and go out to the first right peg. And then you're just going to go straight up your loom. And I am not used to having my bands on my left side because I'm right-handed. So it's kind of weird for me. So you're just going to go up on your loom. I'm trying to not block the camera. If you're a speedy loomer, or you can just skip ahead, and if you need to pause the video, remember you can do that at any time, because I'm not going to be fast forwarding through this because it just takes, it doesn't take that long to get through it. Also, make sure your arrows are pointing away from you. I don't think I say this in very many videos, but I feel like it should be custom to have your arrows pointing away from you because, you know, that's how you normally place bracelets. Okay? So as you can see, I went from the second to last left peg into the center, and now I'm going to go from the second to last right peg into the center. You're going to want to push your bands down, just so that they're not all up at the top and in your way when you're trying to loop. Okay, and now we're going to be placing our diamond bands, which for me is yellow jelly. So I kind of moved them up into the center right here. So you're going to take your first band and start from the first left peg and bring them over your first and second center pegs, and then over to your first right peg. It's creating a diamond. That's why I call them diamond bands. Okay, and then you're going to take your next band and go from the second left peg and do the same thing. And the only thing that should be on the same peg is right here, okay? So you're just going to have them overlapping kind of. Oops. And if you create a triangle and then you want to pull it, that's fine too. You know, whatever way you can get this on there. I have the band all the way over here. So you're just going to keep doing this until you have used all 12 of your bands. If you don't have your bands already separated, then you will just pick out 12, or you will just go until you reach the end of your loom. Oops. And then try to make sure that your bands aren't twisted, because it makes it look better when your bands are not twisted. So just kind of try and make them flat. And then your last one is going to go on these 4 pegs. Okay? And after that, you can take another of your border color, or whatever color you want to use for an extension. I'm just going to use my border color. And you're just going to cap it. So put the band on the peg, twist it into a figure 8, and put that part of the figure 8 back on top and let it go. You should see 2 loops right here, okay? And make sure that your arrows are still pointing away from you, because we're going to be placing the teal bands. I don't really know what to call them. So you're going to take your first band and go from the first left peg into the second center peg. And you're going to do the same thing on the right side, first right peg into the first center peg. Then you're going to go up and do the same thing. Second left peg into the third center, the second right peg into the third center, and just repeat this process up your loom. So you're kind of just outlining the top of your diamond as you go up. Oops. And the way of looping this bracelet is pretty interesting, I think. It's kind of weird, it's kind of confusing, so I will, I won't like go super fast. I'll just show you how to do it, and then I'll just do it, and if you need help you can rewind or just watch how I do it. And your last 2 bands are going to go from here to here. We're not going to place any on these pegs, okay? Just like we're not going to place any down here, okay? That would just be weird. So this is what your loom should look like after you've placed all your bands, and now we're going to turn our loom around so that the arrows are pointing towards us, and we're going to start looping. So, get your hook and go underneath this cap band right here. Pull back those two loops, I guess. And if you're not using jelly for the diamonds, I would recommend using a really strong color of band, because you will be stretching this a lot. So go ahead and hold down that cap band as you pull this yellow one off, okay? Pull that yellow up and over the top. So you brought it from the bottom and you brought it up to the top. And now you're going to go inside where you just brought it up, so that would be the second center peg. You're going to grab this teal band, and instead of pulling it up to itself, you're going to pull it down. Okay? So like that. Again, I'll show you on the right side. You'll take it off, and instead of pulling it up, you'll pull it down. So that's kind of a weird way of looping, I know. And then you're going to go inside this one teal band right here, grab that yellow, pull that yellow into the center. We're going to make all 4 of the points of the diamond meet in the center peg. So do the same thing on the right side, pick it up from underneath the teal and go to the center. Alright, so after you've done that, we're going to go underneath all these bands, push them back, grab that very bottom yellow band, and pull it up to itself, like that. Then you're going to want to take this teal band that's right here and pull it down, okay? And then you're going to take this other teal band and pull it down. So it's kind of going to look like a zigzag, but you don't place it like a zigzag, so it's kind of weird. And then instead of just going under one, you have two bands that are right here, so you're going to go under them both and grab that yellow and pull it into the center. Do the same thing on the other side. Pull it into the center. Oops. Like that. Okay? I'll show you one more time, and then I will just do the rest of this without instructions. So pull that one yellow band up to the top. Then take the teal band and pull it down. Oops, my hook's getting caught. Take this other teal band and pull it down. Also, when you're pulling this down, sorry, you can't see that. Don't pull it like this because it'll make your bands twisted. Turn your hook upside down like that. Okay? So just make sure that it's not twisted, otherwise it won't look as good. And then just go inside the teal bands, grab that yellow, pull to the center, go inside the teal bands, grab the yellow, and pull to the center. Alright, so I'm just going to keep doing the rest of this, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit faster because I'm not going to be giving instructions. If you still need help, you can rewind the video or pause if I'm going too fast, and if I'm going too slow, you can just skip ahead. But I will be trying to get this done pretty quickly so that I can show you what to do next. Make sure that when you're doing this also that you're pushing your bands down, because it will be pretty hard to loop if your bands are all the way up at the top. Sorry. That was really loud. Okay, so now I've gotten to the last triangle right here. So I'm going to pull this up. Sorry. You're going to pull the diamond up to the top, and then you're going to go inside the teal and pull the other two bands up to the center. And since you don't have any other teal bands to pull down, you're just going to loop it up to the center like that. And once your bands are pushed down, you're going to go all the way back to the beginning and begin looping the border. So go inside the cap band again, and just grab the top band, pull it out to the left, then the next band, pull it out to the right, and you're going to go under and pull these bands up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And you're just going to loop your border like regular. Then you take the last one and pull it into the center. Go back to the beginning and do the same thing. And then pull the last one into the center and take your last orange band, if you counted them out, and stick your hook under all of these bands up at the top, and then grab the orange band and pull it through. Put the other end of the orange band onto your hook. And now you can just pull this off of your loom. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just make sure that when you pull it off that you don't break your bands, because that would be bad. Might have to wiggle it a little bit. Especially these ones in the center, because they have lots of tight bands on them. Okay. After you're done, some of the bands might look a little weird, they might be a little bit loose. That's okay, you can just pull it and normally it should turn out fine. So as you can see, I have the ridges on the bottom ones, like that. And then the other side, if I want to, I can stretch it out. Since it's on my hook, it won't work as well, but I can stretch it out, make it look like that. And then you can just pull them and it'll make your bracelet be really cool. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will have more videos up soon, hopefully, because I have a lot of bracelets to do tutorials on. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up for me. That would be awesome. My Instagram, my Oovoo, my email, all of my kind of social links will be down in the description box below. So, if you want to contact me, if you want me to do a design of your own making, I am totally open to making designs of other people's. I do give credit, of course. If you've seen some of my other videos, you might have noticed that I do other people's designs. So, thank you for watching again. I hope to see you next time. Bye.